are going live. We're going live with all ease and confidence, friends. So let me know if you have any questions. Come on in as we prepare to go live, friends. We are going to go live on both YouTube and TikTok. So come in, ask questions. Appreciate you all joining. So this is my 4 o'clock live. I have to think about it. We are 4 o'clock live right now. So I appreciate you all joining me as we prepare to go live. And I am going to um, make sure that I am setting up my computer. It popped up live on my phone, but not on my computer. So let's make sure we get into the room. All right, friends, thank you so much. I don't gatekeep, so I tell you guys exactly what I'm doing. So I always have another account joining the live as a way to see the comments better and to also engage. So I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions as you come in and supporting the live stream. So thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. It is truly, truly appreciate it with all the things that you are doing and kind of keep this live going and keep it activated. So thank you so much for all your support. So as we get ready to go live, I am going to go live on TikTok. So I asked you guys first to come over here to activate the live, to support it by tapping the screen and giving me a like, as well as clicking that subscriber button to make sure that when I go live, I am also getting support. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting the live stream. Appreciate all the support, friends. So thank you all for joining the channel. Let's see. Hello, friend. How are you? Hello, hello. How's everything going? Thank you so much for being here. Hello, how are you? Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining the live. If you don't mind liking the live, I feel free to like the live. Click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. I am going to go live shortly on the TikTok streets, but I appreciate you all being here to support my live stream, friends. So thank you all for joining. I am a YouTube partner. That's why you see products in the shopping cart, as well as I have memberships. And as I grow in my memberships, I'm going to be doing exclusive lives talking about how to go live, how to use digital marketing to reach your target audience and to build your brand. So feel free to like the live. If you have not subscribed, click that subscriber button as well as the bell as well. And so I tell people off the beginning of this live is that you have to be 18 years and older to make sure you can get live access and to monetize both on YouTube and TikTok. I am a Creator Network agency on TikTok. So on TikTok, that's a free program, but it's pretty much helping live hosts learn how to go live and build your brand as well as monetize on the app. So I teach all things live streaming. I talk about it here, so you guys are going to hear me talk because I'm going to co-stream. So I start here first, and then I go over on TikTok and co-stream over there. So this becomes a playlist. It's a recording that is there for you on my YouTube, but I'm also being intentional about reaching both audiences. Hello, Renee. How are you, friend? Reagan, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to get ready to go live in just a few moments on TikTok. So you guys are going to see me in real time go live on TikTok. So I appreciate you all being here. This is, again, my 4 o'clock live where we talk all things going live. I am going to set up my screen real quick. So we're going to set things up over there on TikTok side. And we are going to get things going. So thank you all for coming in. We'll see how this goes. I usually, because I have my agency meeting today, I usually spend maybe an hour to 90 minutes. It'll be a solid hour. I'll usually get off a little early so I can, in fact, get over to my meeting on time. I'll pull up the notes from our meeting and stuff, so I have to prepare. So because of that, we have a standing meeting on Sundays at 6:30. I do end this probably 60 minutes. The max is 90 because I have to be in another place, so I have to make sure that I have enough time. 5:30 is probably going to be my limit, maybe 5:45. All right. So I appreciate you all joining. If you have questions, feel free to ask them quick questions so I can answer them here first, and then I'm going to head over to um, like I said, to TikTok in a second. So let me know if you guys are curious about the YouTube program. So I am a YouTube partner. That is not an easy feat to start. I've been going live. I will hit my 1 year anniversary on April 8th. So I'm about a week or so out. If you are curious about the program, let me know. But make sure you, in the meantime, make sure you guys like the live. Give me a thumbs up. But also click that subscriber button and the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. The YouTube Partners Program allow for you to have the shopping cart. So I'm a shop affiliate. So there's products in there people have asked me about. So those are some of the products that I have in my shopping cart currently. I also offer memberships. So if you guys want to become a member of my channel, you can absolutely do that as well. My membership benefits will include also doing exclusive lives for members. If you want to do gifting, gifting doesn't happen automatically on YouTube. So gifting is also something you unlock once you get into the Partners Program. There's 2 levels. The first level is that you have 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours. That combination will get you kind of that provisional first level of access to support your members. And so I'm offering other benefits to your members. And so essentially you have the memberships, you have the gifting, you have this affiliate program that you unlock. And then once you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you can unlock what's called ad revenue, so AdSense. So you can start putting ads on your content. So all of that comes available with you in terms of your commitment and being consistent here on the platform. My friend, you asked a question, Larry. Thank you so much, friend. Enjoy being on YouTube on your special day, friend. Welcome to the room. Let me know if you guys have questions. We are going to go live on TikTok in just a moment. So you guys are going to see me in real time. Go over there and connect with all of you. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all for the likes in the comments, as well as making sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. All right, so you're gonna see me go live, okay? All right, TikTok live, I am live. We are talking about live tips, live streaming tips for people who are interested in going live. Come on in, ask questions. If you're a beginner, I'm giving beginner friendly tips to help you go live with confidence and ease. Come on in and ask questions. Hopefully all is well, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Come in, ask questions. We're giving beginner-friendly tips. Feel free to come in and ask questions, friends. Appreciate you all coming to the live stream. We're talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. I want you to know that you can go live, so come on in. Don't be nervous or afraid. How you doing, Kim? To go live. So we are talking how to go live on this stream. Welcome everybody coming into the room. Feel free to come in and ask questions. If you have questions on how to go live, feel free to ask your questions. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. Hey Kim, how you doing? Doing well. Awesome, friend. Thank you so much for joining. I am adding to my story. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all coming in. So this is my 4 o'clock live. We're gonna go live. Melanie, how are you, friend? Melanie, how's everything going, friend? You were good with TikTok. Let me say that. So TikTok came back and said everything was fine. So I'm not sure what was happening. So hopefully it is resolved on your end. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the room. We are liking the live. We're doing our first phase of engagement. It's called the warm-up. So feel free to come on in and join me live. I'm writing on my screen right now. So give me 1 second so I can see the screen. And so thank you so much. How you doing, Cynthia? Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in the room. We are liking the live. So we have been live for officially 1 minute and we are at 1K. So we're doing well. We're trending well according to our warm-up phase. Tell me about all these agencies. What's their purpose? Battles, who needs these? Okay. Kim, do you go live? Let me start there. Kim, that's the first thing. Do you go live? I am a creative network agency. I am an agency. So let me know if you, the first question is, do you go live? It means nothing to you if you are not live, a live host. You had just started. Okay, you just started your journey. Hey, Star Gypsy. Good afternoon. So Kim, so agencies, I'm happy to talk about it. So agencies, well, give me a second. Let's do the warm up first. Let me do the warm up. I want to make sure we get through that because I don't want to confuse the algorithm quite yet. So we're warming up the live. We got 1.6K likes. And so 1.7K likes. So we're almost at 2 minutes in. So if we can pick up our pace, we're liking the live. If you guys have not started already, we want the hearts to get to flowing. We want to like the live. So that you guys can do this in the beginning of your live stream. You are activating, warming up the live. You are letting TikTok know people are here, they're engaging, they're interacting. So this early piece to your live, this early activation is helpful because TikTok sees the room as active, pretty active from the early part of the live stream, so from the onset. And so with that, you want to try to do that. You are talking. So if you are just watching and just looking at the numbers tick, that is a problem. You are actively engaging. So as a live host, you are moving, talking, asking people to engage. And obviously, if you have a backup account, you are engaging, okay? I want to go live, awaiting the delivery of my new phone. All right, amazing. Derry, how are you, friend? I like that. Warming up the live. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, so think about it as a warm up. So this warm up phase, we're at 2.6K and we are 3 minutes in. So we're going to pick up the pace a little bit, see if we can get some more likes flowing. But with that, it helps to let the algorithm, TikTok is seeing people are here, they're liking, those hearts are flowing and they're ticking up. And so TikTok's like, okay, people are here. So you'll see this surge. You'll see people coming into your live because of that activation. So as a beginner, I know we are anxious to start talking about our topic. I know we're anxious to start engaging with our information we want to share out. I will tell you to have patience. You know, if you have to sit on your hands, whatever you need to do, try to resist that urge to just go into your topic. You are going into your engagement. So as a live host, you are actively talking all the time. I hate to say it, y'all, real talk. This is the one time where you will feel like, oh my gosh, I've never talked so much in my life. You should feel that way when you get off the live. You know, the times when I get off my live, it's like, okay, I need to take a break. I've been talking. But it should have that level of engagement. This is like, you shouldn't have any kind of, an awkward space in your live stream. Why do people spell certain words on TikTok? Amen. I love that. Certain words can be, TikTok is a little sensitive. I think now that the algorithm uses AI and all this other technology, it knows what you're saying and doing. So some people spell it. I think that's kind of a traditional way people would do to not overuse words and get in trouble with the algorithm. And so you're always saying link in bio or something like that. TikTok's like, wait a minute, what are you doing? You're trying to push people off the app. And so people will spell it out. I think TikTok's a little jealous. So I will sometimes use the acronym of other social media platforms like YTFBIG. So sometimes people do that as well. So it's just a way to make sure that you're not overusing some words. I created, somebody asked about a creator. I told you, TikTok always listening. So the AI summary says, a creator network agency is answering beginner questions. Ask about going live. So TikTok, you are funny. Anyway, so I did say that, didn't I? I said I'm a creative network agency. And so Kim asked the question. So TikTok picked that up as my topic of my live stream. So, but with that being said, definitely we're going to talk about it. I'll talk more about what is an agency and how you can get support from it. And being mindful of what agencies you pick. You know, pick something that's for you. You said, are there certain words that are you're not able to say, as in terms of some words that you shouldn't say? Absolutely. You said no. What's no? No words. Is that what you mean? Like no words? We're 6 minutes in and we're at 6.6K. So let's make sure we are letting those hearts flow. We are trying to get this live liked as much as possible. Yes. So the no words. when you are going live, you want to be careful about, the words I say nowadays are are words that you shouldn't say on any platform. So when you think about, people use the word unalive now. So think about what I'm saying when I say that. You shouldn't say those words. That's why they say the word unalive. So make sure you are not saying that. Try to avoid saying those type of words. Anything with the S word, or as in you unaliving yourself or you unaliving someone else. Be careful about how you say that. So you don't want to use that word. You don't want to overuse it. You don't want to say anything too traumatic, any violence, anything like that. You got to be careful about it. So those are words that you cannot say. There is not a list, though. I want you to be aware of that. There are community guidelines, and so if you violate the community guidelines, that's how you get in trouble. No one interacts with me today. It was weird and lots of silence. No one showed up for me. So here's what I'm gonna say, Melanie. It takes time. First of all, I want to manage expectations. Like, will it happen at some point? It's going to require you to think about your live stream topic and how you are showing up. We probably should talk. Let's see if we can do a meeting. Have you been over to the school platform? You can schedule a one-on-one with me. I think you have enough data in there we can look at together. Let's schedule a one-on-one. That'll be our first time, and then I could give you some tips and strategies for your live stream, so that way you can start incorporating some things in your live stream. All right. Is there a list of bandlords? No, there's not a list. Thanks for the information. Hey, Coach K, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Are there colors you can't say? Are there colors? Tell me more what you mean by colors, because I see colors. Did you mean words? Thank you. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. So going to the school platform, I'm assuming, are you in that yet? Let me know if you haven't joined it. That's how you would book a one-on-one with me. It's in school. It's not anywhere else. That's people in the agency. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. I can say the word black. What do you mean? Black, white, green, purple. You can say colors. You can say colors. I mean, I would say, thank you. Did we get to 10,000? We got to 10,000. I think we got 10,000 early. So it's 9 minutes in. Just heard. Yeah, I would say it probably depends on the live stream and the context that word is being used. Okay. Here, we say colors. It's okay. Because I'm not live like that. I'm in the agency. Am I missing meetings? Because I get lots of notifications. There's a meeting today. So you should have gotten an email, because I included you and Melanie. You both got the email today to register for the Zoom meeting. So there is a meeting today at 6:30. So I was saying that I'm going to get off here earlier. I usually get off a little earlier for because of my Sunday meeting. So Sunday today at 6:30. Because you said you get lots of notifications. You're getting lots of notifications. I don't know what that means. Are you getting notifications from agency stuff or TikTok stuff? Which email address? The email address you signed up with. So go in and check to see what you signed up with. Go look in your email for Launch Your Income Agency. I'm not going to say it on the internet for you. I'm not going to say the email address. But yeah, go message me if you want to know what I did, what I have in my system. But yes. No, I just took my Ambient, obviously. Okay, friend. All right. Well, take care. Sweet dreams. Good morning. Hey, Unwritten Unstoppable. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you so much, everybody coming in. We are live right now. I'm going to go back. I'm going to circle back and talk about the agency. Our friend Kim asked about it, so I'm going to have to talk about that. We just got through our 10 or warm-up phase, so I'll talk about that. In the meantime, if you guys see the arrow in the corner, if you don't mind sharing out the live. Sharing out the live is another way to activate the room. You get people to share out your live. Thank you for that daily heart me. We haven't gotten the flash goal yet, so we'll see if it's the heart me. But if you don't mind sharing out the live, that's another way to get people to come in and support the live stream. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for the shares. Thank you for that. You can hold down the middle of the screen and share it out that way. You can repost, you can add to your story, and then you can share it to individuals. TikTok just gave the flash goal, and it is the heart me. TikTok is so predictable. It is so predictable, y'all. I think I've been doing this too long because I can read it. I can read it. So yes, that's what's happening. So I can so read this algorithm. It is so predictable now for me. So yes, so heart me is when you come in and you give when you join someone's room and you send that heart me. If you've sent it already, you only could do it once per day in a person's room. And so because I go live twice a day, some of y'all have been in my 10 o'clock and y'all came back from my 4 o'clock and you already gave your heart me. Some of y'all have not. So you are welcome to give your heart me now. If you don't mind, I would appreciate it. It's a great way to engage in the room. And when you go live, you're going to want people to support your live and give their heart me as well. All right. And to become part of your fan club. So let me know if you have questions about that. I tell people the flash goal is TikTok's way to see if the room is engaging and interacting. If you have not given your heart me, if you have not engaged in the room, I'm going to tell you right now, when you are in this seat as a live host, you are going to want people to engage in your room. And you're going to pay attention to your fan club because those are the people who actively come and support your live stream. And they're going to be coming back and forth. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate it. They're going to be coming back and forth in your room. You're going to want that. And if you're not doing it, keep this in mind. If you're not doing it, then people are going to be like, oh, well, you're not a supporter. Because that's also how you get the blue box. So if you were here with me earlier, we had a whole live topic about that blue box. The blue box next to your name. So we had a whole conversation about it because there was a lot of people who came into the room that were brand new to my live stream and had never even heard of the blue box, had no idea what it was about. And so if you are somebody who doesn't know about the blue box, put the word blue in the chat and I'll reiterate it. But at the end of the day, it is important for you to have that because it shows that you are a supporter and engager. And so you want to keep that in mind. You said blue. Y'all got some blue. Oh Lord, I didn't realize it was new folks in the room. I thought it was all people. Well, welcome friends. Welcome. How are you? He's like, I'm just gonna put blue. Thank you. So the blue box is your engagement box. That's where you see a number. The blue box next, if you pay attention now you're not gonna be able to unsee this now. So if you see the people in the chat, they all have boxes next to their name. They have badges. My friend Lisa, she has a 23. Look at you, Lisa. And she has a Lisa box. The Lisa box that she has came because she clicked here where it says, for you all, it may say follow or it may say join. So just in case you didn't have it, you said, I got a badge. I see your friend. She started at Dr. Lisa Blue Box. You started it. I know I did. Arthur, you don't know what the blue box is? Let me know, friend. And so because of that, you need coins on your account. Okay, if you don't have coins on your account, you cannot get the daily heart me. Thank you so much, friend. You cannot get the daily heart me. That means that you become part of my fan club. Where is the blue box? The blue box is actually, where's your blue box? Why isn't it showing up? I don't know why it's not showing up. It should show up. Sometimes it does that. I'm not sure why it's doing it to you, friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate that daily heart me. Appreciate you coming in, grabbing that. Oh, see, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it disappears for folks. Like you're in the live, it's like, where's my blue box? So, hello, Life with Lee. How are you, friend? And so, what happens is you are becoming a fan club, and so you want to grab the daily heart me. Thank you so much, Coach Mike. Appreciate your friend. Others who are coming in, do I have a blue box? You do have a blue box, confidently her. So the number 10. So really quickly, let's go a little. We're gonna go fast through this because I spent a lot of time in 10 a.m. about it. But I'll reiterate it. It's totally fine. What's up, Doc? What's up, friend? So do this. Do me a favor. We're going to start this over again. Everyone put blue in the chat. Put the word blue. Then I want you to click your photo where you put the word at, where you put blue. I want you to click your photo, your image, your mini profile pops up. Once you click your mini profile, I want you to click your level, your LV9, whatever your level is, LV0, whatever it is. It's a grayed out box for my people who have zeros. Put the LV number in there. Click that number, the LV number. A blue screen pops up. A blue screen will pop up for you. That blue screen literally shows how you are an engaged viewer. All right. So TikTok Live means that you are actively engaging. This is not television. All right. So if you want TV, I would say get off the computer, get off the phone, get off your tablet, and go watch television. Because this means that you are going to engage and interact. That's what's happening here. So because it's on TV, TikTok actually tracks your engagement. And so if you are not engaging through gifting, let's be clear, it is about gifting. You are going to have to put coins in your account. And then I tell people all the time, if you want to be a live host, that's essentially what you asking people to do, is to engage in your live through the likes, the shares, the comments. That's what we call that free support. That's support that you should be doing no matter what. And then there's the next level support, getting your daily heart meet. That means that you are a little step above. You've made a commitment to saying, oh, I'm going to be an engaged viewer for this live host. And then there is the support where you're like, okay, well, let me support some of the goals. I'm going to do some populars. I'm going to do the live goal that the host has, or the flash goal. The flash goal is TikTok's goal that they put out there to say, okay, let's see how active this room is. And so people are asking, you're asking people to support your flash goal, because TikTok does push you out a little bit more. TikTok gives you a little bit more visibility if you actually do achieve that flash goal. So keep that in mind. So with those numbers that you see on that blue screen, you see, hey friend, those who are coming in, thank you so much. I tell people, if you are new to someone's room, you always come to someone's home, you say hello. You say new, hello, something, so we know you're here. Thank you for that daily heart me, so we can also welcome you. So come in and speak and say hello, say something in the chat. But with that, hey Doc, how you doing, Tammy? Appreciate your friend. As you become, as you're looking at that blue screen, you're gonna see the numbers of points that you've collected. Hey friend, and then you're gonna see a /, and it's gonna see the total amount of points that you need to get to the next level. And then underneath there is a scrolling message. It says how many points you need, the difference between what you got and what you need, but how many of those points that you need to level up. And so you are always thinking about your level up. And I tell people, look at your blue box, check your level up numbers, check to see where you stand, so that in turn you can continue to grow. All right. And so that you can decide if you're going to do a little bit of stuff here in this live, maybe go to another live, and then maybe by the end of the day, you're leveling up, or maybe by the end of the week. When I look at my number, thank you all for supporting. I see the daily heart meets. Thank you, friend. When I look at my blue box and I look at my points I need to do to level up, I said I'm going to be leveling up by next Friday, because I go to a lot of lives. So I'm like, okay, I know if I pace myself, if I do what I need to do strategically, I'm going to level up by the end of next week. Haley Ann, I saw you, friend. Welcome to the room. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you all. So keep that in mind. You are going to be intentional. That blue box is your way for all of us. And when I say the collective us, thank you for the popular friend. Thank you so much for supporting. We do have the flash goal as the daily heart me. I think you just gave your daily heart me too. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you all for coming in, supporting the live stream. So we are going live. And we do have this flash goal. Let me pin it again. Let me see if I can pin it again. Oh, thank you. You did. Yeah, okay. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. And so we just need 5 more. 5 more. Oh, wow. Let's see if we can get this. If we can get 5 more, that would be awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. If you have not given a daily heart me, you can do it now. If you don't have coins in your account, you can get coins a couple different ways. Website is the best way, or if you download the app, the coin apps, is the best way to do it, in which you can get coins pretty easily by sending, going to the website www.tiktok.com/symbol coins, COIN. All right. Thank you so much. Look at your friend. Amazing. Look at you. You got your first gift. Congratulations for sending in that rose. First time gifter in the room, y'all. Say hi to amazing me. It's esthetician. Is that what you are? Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. And what else was I going to say? Coins app. And then if you click the gift box, there's a place where you can recharge there. And that's another place where you can get coins. In the app, it's more expensive, so they actually have a little feature now where they show where you can get the discount. You see that little ticket there? That's where you can go to the website. Let me turn my screen around so you guys can see it fully. So right here, if you go there, that's where you can get coins at a discount. It says recharge on the website, that www.tiktok.com/coin. Okay, so you can go there and get coins there. And that's the most affordable option. And then you can also exchange. So as you guys start going live as viewers, you can also go in and exchange coins I'm sorry, as guest and as live host, you can exchange coins and use exchange your rewards for coins and use that to gift and do what you need to do. As a strategy, I tell people don't necessarily do that. If you can, withdraw your money and then go to the website and get that discount, because they, when you exchange, you're paying more. You're not getting that bang for your buck that way. Doesn't matter how many likes you get. You want to get as many likes as you can. I do the challenge in that warm up, 10K likes, the 10K likes. So we're over 10K likes in that first 10 minutes. So you really want that activation to happen early. So yeah, it matters to how your room is pushed out. It matters to your visibility. So yeah, you definitely want to get some early activation. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pin my flash goal one more time, but we'll see. I think it might be too soon. We are 4 minutes out. We need 3 more, I believe, 2 or 3 more. I can't remember what I saw. Let's see, I'm gonna scroll back through. Thank you all. 3 more daily heart me's. If you are able to give another daily heart me, I appreciate that. Or I'm sorry, a daily heart me, that would be great. Thank you all for supporting the live. Hey, Black Lotus, appreciate your friend coming in. Thank you all who are coming into the live, supporting the live stream. We are looking to get this flash goal. So if you have not given your daily heart me, we need 3 more heart me's. So I appreciate you all supporting that flash goal. I'm going to send for my backup. Thank you all for supporting. And we need 2 more. 1 more. Let's see if we can get 1 more, friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Can't recharge. Why? It won't let me update the app. What? Black Lotus? It won't let you update the app. When you go to your app store. Oh, yeah, we got it, you all. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you guys supporting that. Yeah, you have to go to your app store. Did you update from your app store, Black Lotus? I wonder if it might be your phone or your device. You said I had those issues too. Did you? Is it your device? What was the issue? I mean, how did you resolve it? How did you fix it? So I wonder if it is related to your device itself. Depends on what's happening there. Thank you all. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that support. Thank you all for coming in. How you doing, team? So let's get to talking. So I got an early question from Kim. Kim, are you still with me? Let me know if you're still here, Kim. I got an early question, and I know we went through Woman at the Room. We went to Like It Alive. You said yes. Okay. And then we went into Flash Goal. So I appreciate you all. We are now in lesson time, okay? I was trying to update the app, but there was no updates. Okay. If there's no updates, there's no updates. But yeah, so if there's no updates, you'll just have to wait till the next update. I checked today and it wasn't one for me either. They usually send an update once a week. Okay, so people in the room, I am what's called a creator network agency. So I am an agency for TikTok. So I do support creators that are going live, who are trying to build their presence, their brand, their community as live hosts. And so TikTok, I think Kim's question was like, what's the agency? Why do we need it? I think that was mainly the main question. And I'll talk about the bigger picture, and then I'll talk about my agency in general. And then those who are coming in, I appreciate you all joining. Thank you all for the follows. Thank you all for the roses and the gifts and stuff and the dolphins. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you for the support, the populars. I saw those come through as well. So thank you, everybody. I see you guys. I appreciate it. And so thank you all. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. So what an agency does is that TikTok currently has 65% of the market share when it comes to the live streaming space. They said over 8 million creators on the app, 8 million people have gone live in the US, that is, have gone live, have activated and actively gone live. And so they are looking to expand that. And a way to do it is that they leverage, thank you all for supporting, they leverage agencies to be another set of eyes and ears for creators as they go live, because many creators don't know what they don't know. You know, you're trying to navigate this space, don't understand what it's all about, and then you're trying to make sure you stay in good standing with TikTok, that you don't get your account in trouble. And so agencies are another way to get training as well as to get guidance and tips and strategies for how you grow your page, but also how do you stay in compliance. And so, and if you do find yourself getting in trouble, agencies we have a backstage system. It's called Backstage. We have a system where we can, in fact, submit an inquiry on your behalf if you're in violation or at risk of being banned. And so we can support you in that way as well. We get training from TikTok. We get tips and strategies about helping creators as well. In addition to, like I said, we have this platform where we can look at your analytics and we can support you in terms of how you are performing. And I actually, my agency, give you tips and strategies and guidance on looking at your own analytics because you got data. So it's a matter of looking at that data and helping to understand it so that you can then in turn, build and grow from a data-driven decisions that you're making. The algorithm is what I tell people is that you got to pay attention to some technical things when it means to go live. When you're going live, we just talked about updating your app. So you got to pay attention to some technical things to make sure you have a quality, good connection, a good live stream. And then there's the things that you need to do in your live to think about how do you get engagement and support. Just like I was encouraging you all to understand, as a live host, you are actively educating your community on how to support. And I tell people all the time, that's the whole blue box conversation we were just having. Because if you expect to sit on this seat as a live host, then you also need to understand how to be a good supporter, how to be a great viewer, because in turn you're going to ask your viewers to do what you know how to do. But if you don't know how to do that and you haven't been doing it, then of course it's going to be hard to get that type of support. It's going to be a challenge. He said, so much information is a lot of information. Second live was, oh, wow, was it terrible, beatable? He said terrible. Every live is good because that's information you learn. Those are lessons learned. Support those that support you. There you go, Stephanie. And so again, you reap what you sow. You've ever heard that? You reap what you sow. So if you're not sowing, then you ain't gonna reap nothing. All right. So keep that in mind. That's what this app is. It's an engagement app. Okay, so we got to keep that at the forefront. How do you find an agency? I am a Creator Network agency, but you can search on the home screen if there is certain things you're looking for. So look up agencies. So I couldn't find out how to flip the camera to mirror my number one. I'll show it to you, friend. I'll show you how to flip your camera. I'll do a live in a second. So stay with me and I'll walk you through it. I want to go live on the 1st. Okay, that's great. So go live today. And I say that really quickly, Muffin, because if you want to go live on the 1st and you want it to be an actual live that is not just those initial lives where you don't have all the features yet, go live today, tomorrow, and Tuesday with the thought that Wednesday is your official. Although the first 3 are official, don't get me wrong, you have analytics for that. But if you want all the features, going live, then you have to do those first 3 lives to unlock all the features and go live for a total of 30 minutes. So 10 minutes one day, 10 minutes the second, 10 minutes the third. I tell you to scale it up. So maybe 10 to 15 minutes the first, 15 to 20 minutes the second, 25 to an hour the third. So you can continue to scale up. Okay, number 2, I got a violation because it said that I told people to go elsewhere and I never said it. So they were saying you pushing people off the app. So directing people off the app or something like that. So that is a violation. That is a restriction. There's a difference between restriction and violation. That's a restriction you got. Here's what I would tell you. Do you have a link in your bio? That's probably that's the number one reason people keep getting that one. It's a link in the bio issue. If you have a link in your bio, I would say remove it. Anything about going to another side or pushing them elsewhere, yeah, that's a restriction, friend. Are there agencies that are specific to your niche? There are. So you can research agencies based on a specific niche. TikTok does not have a directory. I hate to say that, you all, they do not have a directory. So it really is kind of researching on your own, word of mouth. If you know somebody, or if you come to rooms that you're like, you know what, I like the information and I like the vibe, I'm going to go ahead and sign up. So it's that type of approach. So you would have to be discerning, but also do some research. Ask them who are some of their creators that they can connect with and ask questions. That's what I would tell you. So it is a little bit of kind of a research approach. Agencies do recruit, they do sit out and they do scout rather. I don't take a scouting approach only because I come here, I share information, so I use this platform. I'm actually going to start going on the agency page to actually start talking on that platform because I have a link in my agency that I have a link I can add for you guys to easily click to join the agency or apply to the agency rather. And so I don't have that on this account because this is not the official agency account. So I probably will start doing that so people come into my live, they can easily apply. But otherwise, I tell you that if you click the Service Plus, that's this yellow arrow symbol, that's how you can send me a DM and I'll send you the link to the agency. So thank you for checking the Service Plus friend. I did my first live last night and I got a violation. Ooh, mama. What was it about? I wasn't doing a shoppable. What was your violation for? Let me know if it was violations mean that you're suspended. So if you're not suspended, you got a restriction for that particular live. So if you can go back live today, then that wasn't a violation. That was an actual restriction. Restrictions are different from violations. I'll explain those in a second. What would be different if she waited until the first? Yeah, you just starting without all the features. You can't pin comments. You won't be able to. Daily Heart Me doesn't come in on day one. So there's some things that you don't have access to in those first three lives. You're slowly unlocking some of the features. Whereas if you did it today and just kind of scaled it a little bit and did some engagement, I'm going to talk about that in a second too. Then it would be. Then you'll have the ability to um, go live on the first and now have all the features and now have a little bit more comfort level where you're really trying to talk about your topic and subject. So that's why I said, do the unlocking today. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Hey, Christine, I appreciate you. I've been posting videos. Hey, Fran, how you doing? I've been posting videos for people to follow me. Will these people see me if they're scrolling? Muffin, Faye? Will these people see me if they're scrolling? Um, if you show up on their For You page, if they're not following you yet, probably not. But if you show up on their For You page because they're searching for your type of content, maybe. Yeah. How many people do you need to go live? You need about 50 followers. This is a new account, PMP. This is a new account, so 10 followers. So yeah, you need 50. However, you also need that blue box. You do have the blue box, so you're level 5 blue boxer. So between that and engagement in your live, I'm sorry, engaging in lives and connecting with people, you probably will grow quickly. So 50 is when TikTok typically unlocks or sends you a message saying that you can go live because they see you in lives and engaging. Those blue boxes help to let TikTok know that, hey, you go to lives, you support, you want to go live. So when you get live access, they send you a notification. Okay? I want to know if I have to sell their product or can I sell my own. Danika's, you were here earlier. You were talking about TikTok Shop. So TikTok Shop has an affiliate program and a seller program. Thank you very much. Appreciate your friend. Appreciate that hat mustache. So they have a seller program and an affiliate program. So if you want to sell your own products, you would have to join the TikTok Shop seller program, where it's your own, jewelry or T-shirts or whatever you're selling. If you want to be an affiliate, say for example, I have my tapper here and I want to sell these tappers or my light here. I am a affiliate, and so I can activate my shopping cart and turn that on so that you guys can get in. I have a showcase that's up in my profile picture. You said I just purchased some coins, but I can't figure out how to use them. Um, do this. Click the gift box or click the rose. Click the rose that's sitting there. Click that rose, and then hit send. That's it. Click the rose and send. There you go, Fred. Is that you? Was that you? No, that was who said that? I can't remember who said it. She. It's not working. Click the gift box and see if you see coins, coin numbers. You see numbers in the bottom right corner to say how many coins you have. So, for example, we'll do. Where do you press the button to go live? Oh, look at you, level 11 in the room. KJ, congratulations, friend. Where do you press the button to go live? Let's see. Hold on. Well, let me go back to your comment. I just want to make sure ZB. Um, Thank you so much for the hat mustache. You would go to your profile page, or you can click the plus sign on your profile page, the plus sign at the bottom banner, and then scroll over to the live and go live from that. Or you can go to your profile page, click TikTok Studio. It says post and live. Scroll down, scroll on that and hit live. Now, I'm assuming you've never gone live, so you have to do an age verification. So you have to be 18 years and older to go live, so you have to do an age verification before you can go live typically. What does it mean when you just post, when your post says you receive bonus views? Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard that before. Bonus views. Hmm. No, I don't know. Did you promote your live or something? Promote it? Did you pay to promote? I appreciate the knowledge you are giving. You are so welcome, friend. Doc, I'm going live at 6 p.m. I would love for you to show your face on my live. Today is bad because I have to go to my meeting. I have my agency meeting. So we meet tonight, so I won't be available for a few hours. I'm actually going to go live. I'm going to shorten my live. I'll probably get off close to 5:30 at most, maybe 5:45. Um, what time zone? What time zone are you saying to? Tell us what time zone, Georgette. Let us know what time zone. Is this your first live also? Let me know. Is this your first live, friend? Um, in your bio, it says live host Monday through Saturday. Today's Sunday. So are you going live on Sundays? You need to update your bio. Um, so it said I was trying to send people off TikTok. Yeah, so you got the same thing that our friend Beatable got. So you got to be careful about what you're saying in your live stream. And then what I'm noting is that people who have links in their bio, and I know y'all gonna be, I know I'm about to start a whole anxiety issue with folks. I'm not meaning to. I know you're gonna be like, what? I can't believe this. I am going to say it very clearly, and y'all gonna ask me to repeat myself, and I'm gonna say it again. um, you need to remove the link out of your bio. Whatever website you have there, whether it's a stand, a beacon, a link tree, your own personal website, you need to remove it. It is causing a problem with TikTok. TikTok does not like you to use that. It does not want you to use that. It wants you to use Service Plus. That's the yellow arrow where people can DM you. And it's going to, obviously track what you're doing. So we're probably about to have a whole conversation about that because I know y'all gonna be like, well, wait a minute, how am I supposed to get people to my stuff and my services? You are going to click Service Plus and you're going to talk about it in your live stream. And that link in bio is where TikTok is saying you're pushing people off the platform. That's what's causing that particular issue. Okay. You said I'm new to live. How does gifting work? You need to have coins in your account, Don B. You have to have coins in your account. And you can get coins by clicking the gift box and hitting that recharge button. If you don't have coins, if you do have coins, then you just send a gift based on how many based on your choice. Depends on how many coins you have on your account is what you can send based on. The website is the better way to go because you get a discount, 25% on your coins and your money essentially. And so if you click the gift box, it'll actually show where you can go to the website for that discount. You'll see a little ticket flag there. So gift box, clicking that. You see I have coins. That's why I said, see if you have coins. If this says recharge, then you need more coins. So you click it to recharge. And then if you click here, it says it right there, clear as day. If you want to recharge on the website. So if I click that, it's going to take me to the website. All right. So that's where you would go. Which program is better, seller or affiliate? It depends on what you're trying to do. What you're selling depends on your goals. I mean, if your goals is to sell your products, then your products are what your focus is. And so you want to be a seller. TikTok obviously takes their cut, but you will want to be a seller if that's your goal. Thank you very much, Star Girl. God, Gypsy, appreciate your friend. So I want to become a creator and make income from my go lives. Okay, all right. So start going live, friend. Thank you so much for that community gift. I went to the comments. No, I didn't. Let's see. I missed something, friend. You went to the comments. What was your question? Maybe weren't you asking about where to go for to put coins in your account? So did you see what I did? Let me know if you didn't see that. I noticed when I just followed you, it's not showing my profile picture. Why is that? I see your profile picture. You don't have a bio. Why don't you have a bio? Is your account private? If it's not private, you want to do some homework. Make sure your profile is optimized. That's for anybody in a room. If you don't have a bio, your profile's not fully optimized. You want to have words in your bio for a couple reasons. First reason is that TikTok uses that to determine what your page is about. So you're missing out on being able to properly optimize your page. So as you're producing content, if your content falls in a certain category, TikTok can understand that, categorize you, and as people are searching for your type of content, your topic, they'll find you. They'll come across your page. So that's why that bio is so important. So you want to have keywords there. And then you want to have words in your bio because we can click your photo and see what you're all about. And people do that. I do it all the time. Live hosts do it all the time because we want to know. You said forget it's not, now it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I did that to you, friend. But yeah, so you want to have words in your bio. So always put some words in your bio. That's for any and everybody in the room. If we click your bio, hear Dr. Lisa in your head saying you have homework. You have homework to do, okay? So make sure you are optimizing your profile. Okay, I need to update my bio then. Yep. Yeah, so update your bio. And then obviously with the bio, you can add your live schedule. Add your live schedule. You can put your time zone. Make sure you put that in there, time zones, because everybody. You said G Giddy is a bot in your room. G Giddy, I didn't see it, but G Giddy, S Giddy, I'm sorry, S Giddy. Don't be a bot. I didn't see him though, Black Lotus. Thank you so much though. Thank you for the other information because I didn't know that. Yep. So definitely update your profile, your bio. What's the purpose of FYP? So it's a way to it's for first of all it's the initials for you page. So people put hashtag for you page. I think that was just something people started doing. I think it does help to get visibility because the chat is chatting and it's a way to kind of have comments flowing. I don't know if it pushes you out a little bit more. People say it does. But I think it is also the fact that the chat's moving and maybe that's helpful too. So it's a combination. You always want your chat to be moving. You want your people to be talking and putting comments in. So it is helpful to have that. Room was good today, and during the middle, I added my shopping items while teaching no sales. But did the room drop? Let me know if that happened for you, Moonflower. Elisa, aka Trouble, welcome. Okay, welcome to the room. Should you have a panel or go live alone? I am. Okay. So here's what I say about panels, and I talked about this earlier in the live. If you have a panel, make sure it's people you know and trust. That's my first thing. Because people you have up in your boxes, and when we say panel, we're clicking the two heads. There are, I'll show you guys on this page really quickly, two heads. So if you click that, that's where you request. I'm not gonna bring people up because I know I'm gonna have to get off early. So I'm not gonna add people, but I'm just gonna show you what the boxes look like. So panel boxes. So as you have people up in your room, these panel boxes are here. What I shared earlier is that I want you guys to pay attention to who you pull up. Pay attention to who you pull up because this is your home. You are the host. See where it says host. And as you're pulling people up, any guests, you got to make sure that they are not going to misbehave. That you, to a certain extent, have vetted them. Okay? So here's how you vet people. You vet people who grab your daily heart rate. And you know that they've been coming because maybe they're level 5 or 10 or more before you let them up in your boxes. That you have a sense of who they are and what they're about. And they're just not going to come up in your boxes and have a whole conversation and do something inappropriate that shuts down your life. Okay? So, because it's just like in real life. In your home, if something happened in your home, the police going to come in and say, who's the homeowner? Same thing here. Okay? So that's the first thing I will say. So I don't necessarily say you should have guests early in your live journey just because you're still vetting people. The other reason why I say you should probably hold off on doing it is because when people come up in your boxes, sometimes your room tends to drop views Because people say, hey, I came to meet with, interact with you. I didn't come for you to have this private conversation with the people up in your boxes. So sometimes you ignore your chat. And I want you guys to get used to engaging with your chat. And so the chat to me is the priority. You said that's really good. Thank you. You're welcome. That makes sense. That's the priority. The people who are here, you want to keep that engagement going with them, so that in turn they are not. Um, let's see. I want to make sure we got some bad actors coming in. We're going, because I tell you guys, we got to stay on topic. You'll have people coming in and spamming your chat with messages that are not relevant. Not that I don't want people to get scammed. I don't want people to get duped with any of those messages coming through. And so at the end of the day, I mute those messages. So I end up muting them. I didn't block them, but I did mute them. You said, no, Jaden, kick rocks. I leave rooms sometimes just for that reason. Host doesn't interact with the chat at all. Yeah, Barbara. Yeah, that's problematic. You're laughing at. So she is. That was funny. So yeah. So you have to be careful. There are two in there from I'm watching. There are two. You watching the Black Lotus. Look, I got my eye on you. Yeah, I am. I'm quick fingered. I'll mute people in the quickness. And so yeah, you got to be careful about that, because if you start ignoring your room, um, um, you're welcome, friend. If you start ignoring the people in your room, you are going to lose them. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look at you, Shishi. You got your first gift. Look at you, friend. Thank you for sharing that, Rose, that first time gifter, friend. Thank you for doing that. You didn't have to do it to you did it with me because you didn't have to, but I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. To me, that's all kinds of wrong. Yeah, yeah. So you have the panel boxes. You say, yay, I did it. Thank you, friends. Hey, Diana. And so the panel boxes are great because it offers engagement, and I do agree with them. And I turn them on every now and then. I try to save them for like my super fans, or depending on what's happening on that live, I'll pull people up and we'll get to talking and sharing. I do pull people up in my chat, especially if it's people in the agency that maybe have great testimonies, or they have some stuff they want to share with the room. And so we'll do that, and I'm very intentional about that. And obviously people in the agency, I know we've been connected, and I can vouch for those folks. So but so just be careful, because even in those situations, people are listening, and a live host, you have your own energy, you have your own way of doing things. So you bring somebody else in the room and they don't match that energy, then people are like, I'm gone, I'm good, And so just be mindful of that. I'm not saying that don't do it. I'm just saying just know that that is partially why you might see some attrition. People will drop out of your room. You said I have moderators who help. Can I establish a private room for collaboration? You can do a private live. Yeah, you can do a private live. You sure could. And just invite specific people. Yeah, you sure could. Or invite, if you create a group, invite your group. You can do groups. Thank you, Diana. Look at you. Appreciate that, the gamer. Thank you for that, friend. But yeah, you can definitely do that. It says, I'm not a gifter. Won't let me gift. Interesting. TikTok, I'm not sure, friend. I'm not sure what's happening. Do we need words in our bio that will lead people to our lives later? You definitely want to optimize and update your bio. Hey, Happy. And so that in a way that people will relate to your message. So if you look at my bio, I talk about the things that are important to my live stream. Thank you, Barbara. That are important to my live stream and my live time and topic in there. And my bio has changed, or I've made some revisions to it over the last year and a half or so. So yeah, so you definitely, it's something that's a work in progress. Hey, Happy, I appreciate your friend. So okay, thanks. I'm struggling with that. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening, Cynthia. Yeah. Do you have coins to give? Do they have coins to give? What does that mean? Oh, the person who's having problems with gifting, like, do they need to recharge? Yeah, take a look at your gift box and see if you need to recharge. Maybe that's the problem, but I assume it's more of a technical issue. So just take a look and see. Yeah. So pick your genre and put those keywords in your bio. Absolutely. Yep, Alicia. Alicia. Yep. Exactly what you want to do. Yep. So back to really quickly, I just wanted to close out the whole conversation about multi guest panels. So having panel boxes. When it comes to your chat, one thing I do when I have the panel boxes open, I will actually comment to people in the chat. So I don't know if you guys know you can do that, but you can click the two lines and you can respond to people or click their name and hit the @ symbol, and respond to people that way. So I try to make sure I'm still communicating as much as I can with people as I'm like I'm listening to the person in the who's talking. So if there's someone's talking and someone put a question, and then sometimes I'm reading questions and I'm like, ooh, and I'll pause the live post and say, okay, well, you know what? There's a couple questions from the chat. Let me share those chats. So it's almost like I'm doing an interview. And so just know it's important to acknowledge your chat as much as you can when you're doing the panel boxes, because people feel a certain way if they're not feeling seen and heard. And so that kind of goes back to what I was going to say earlier. When you do those first 3 lives, you are actually talking to people as they come in. You're welcoming them. You're clicking their photo. You're reading their bio. You're saying things to kind of get that engagement going. Please go over what counts as an experience points. Please go over what counts as experience points. Experience points are your gifting. Is that what you're saying? It's the gifting. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to, Sunshia, I want you to click your photo and click your LV10, that LV10. And then I want you to click the question mark in the top corner, and it breaks down that whole engagement experience points that you're getting from your gifting. But yes, so I want you to read through there, and they'll kind of break it down for you further. Some of the perks of your engagement is that you get to fly in. So someone click my service plus. Perfect. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. When you fly in, you'll fly in if you're 25, level 25. Somebody asked earlier, it's like, what's the good level to be at? What, because it goes from level 1 to 50, both for the blue box and for that orange heart me. And so it goes from 1 to 50, and people are like, well, what's a good level? And I will say 25, halfway point, is good because TikTok lets you fly in at the top so you can be noticed and seen. And it also is for rooms that are 100 people and fewer, 100 people and less. And 100 people and more, doesn't matter how many people it is 35 and above. You get to fly in the room. So you'll see people who are blue that fly in at the top. You said, how do you level up? You level up from, Dawn, you need coins in your account. So you're level 0. That means you don't have coins in your account and you've never gifted before. So you would click the gift box. In a gift box, so earlier I clicked the gift box. Let me show it to you guys. When you click the gift box, okay, you see that gift box is here. There is coins on my account here. If I want to add more coins, or it says recharge, if you click that gift box, it may say the word recharge. If you click that number or the recharge word, it's going to take you to the screen. I would say don't recharge here, but I want you to go to this website. Okay, I want you to go there. Recharge on the website is 25% discount, so you get more money, more coins for your money. And so click that, and it should take you already to the logged in account because you're doing it from the app. And so yes, hey K Jam, how you doing? I saw you, Colette, as well. Thank you so much both for being here. I refreshed my room and got all my points in gift box. There we go, friend. All right, perfect. Thank you all. Look at you, Shishi. You done sent the dolphin. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much for supporting. So yeah, the points that you're collecting and how you level up is based on where you're at in your point journey. So as you are when you're in a live and you put a comment in, you can click your photo and you can see how many points you need to level up. All right, you're going to click your photo and click that LV number, whatever it is, LV0, LV1. It shows you how many points you need there. There's a scrolling message at the bottom of that box that has your points down. So yeah, pay attention to that. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you from DC, friend. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know where other folks are from. Where are you guys from? I am in Orlando, Florida, and I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. And so that's a great tip where if you're trying to get folks, oh, Barbara, I did not know you were Chicago. Welcome. Hey, Alabama, Oregon. Oh, wow, Massachusetts, Sarasota. Welcome, welcome, neighbor. I'm in Chicago. Cynthia, you're Chicago as well. Welcome. From Chicago, now in Atlanta. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Can you talk about the yellow arrow that takes the place link in the bio? This one here. Let me know if that's what you're talking about. You're talking about Service Plus. I'll talk about that. Um, the yellow arrow. I think you're talking about Service Plus. I think that's what you're talking about. But let me know if that's what you mean. Thank you so much, Arizona, Connecticut, New York, Missouri. Look at you, friends. Awesome, awesome. Yes. Okay. So let me talk about Service Plus and replace the link in bio. So that's important for you guys to know. Um, yes, Service Plus, please. Yes, yes. Does everyone have access to Service Plus? You have to get in, you have to get accepted into the program. It depends on what your live is, your topic is about, and what you're doing. So you got to get accepted. Really quickly, the reason why I asked about where people are from, that's a great strategy and tactic for when you're live and you're trying to get people to engage back. All right. So it's very disarming. It's kind of one of those quick, how's the weather conversations. You can do that too. But it really is like, okay, where are people from? So it's recognizing people are from all over. And you say where you're from, and you want to get people to start asking questions and engaging, especially my newbies, because I know we want to start with our topic. I'm going to tell you in those first 3 lives, try not to do that. Try to focus on learning the app, clicking around the different features, and just engaging with people who are coming in your room. Most of them will be coming in from the bottom, so you're just gonna start clicking and saying hi and just asking people where they're from, and just getting acquainted with people in your room. All right. So I just wanted to say that because I don't want you guys to miss that bigger conversation about that. Um, so here's what. Hey friends, how you doing on the YT? Thank you so much for being here. Here's what I would say real quick. Service Plus. Service Plus is the feature. Let me. My screen is mirrored. Um, the feature is here. So before you go live, and before you go live, you'll be able to get it in a couple different places. So Service Plus is let's go to my shop page. So if you are here, you can click TikTok Studio. On the post side, we're on the post, and then there's live. On the post side, we're going to go down to, monetization. I went down too far. Service Plus. Okay? On the live side, we're going to go to Tools and Resources. Click the arrow. And then you'll see Service Plus. Now, Service Plus, this account I haven't joined it. So you have to join, and it kind of breaks it down here. But just know it's based on what you're going to be offering in your live stream. What are you offering? Service Plus is for digital services. So think about TikTok Shop is for physical products, like if you have the tapper, if you have the light, if you have the clip-on light, whatever it is, it's a physical product. That's for TikTok Shop. Whether you're the seller or you are the affiliate, the creator, you have a physical product you are promoting in the live, and you're going to turn on the shopping bag, and people are going to click it and do all the things to purchase physical products. Service Plus is for services. It is for those digital or your coaching, your consultations, your if you're a realtor and you're trying to get new clients, and you want to make sure you're promoting your services. If you have an ebook, if you have a freebie, that is also a digital product. That is for Service Plus. So what you're doing essentially is communicating. That's Service Plus in your room. What you're doing is communicating in the DM. So you're talking to people, because if they click that, they'll hear a little bit more about your services, and then they'll get the options to look at, to choose from 3 frequently asked questions, and then they'll get an automatic response because you created those 3 questions and answers for them, and it'll communicate with them in the DM. Okay? in the inbox area. All right. So that is Service Plus. So Service Plus also has the ability for you to pin. Pin is like a pin card. It's here on my screen in the middle. I'll do it in a second. Is there a mock-up live to get a feel on how to control it? You could do a practice live, practice mode, and then you also can create a private live where you only invite specific people. So then that live is, only a few people are in the room. Thank you so much. Her love is a blessing to me. Was it what? Okay, I see your friend. So Shia, you said Cynthia's love is a blessing to you. Welcome to the room. Thank you for sharing that. That's beautiful. Cool. Thank you. I'll sign up because consulting is my niche. Yes, yes. So you should be good. And so, yeah. So you, depending on what you're offering and doing, whether you're a personal account or a business account, you don't have to be business to do this. So it can be a personal account. They do have a feature that allows you to get a contact lead form, but you have to be business to have that feature. I would tell you, don't change the business if you don't need to. That's not a compelling reason to do it. They also have a feature where you can create video courses. And so just keep that in mind. If you want to create a video course, TikTok does take a percentage. I think they take like 50%. But I tell people that's not bad to think about. Thank you very much for that, friend. Appreciate you. I don't think that's a bad thing to do if you're someone. So any business you have, you're going to have overhead expenses. You're going to have some operational costs. So if you are saying TikTok is going to take their cut, then first of all, price your course correctly, accordingly, but also recognize that you have operational costs from your other business areas, whether it is if you're using a website or a stand or a beacon, if you're paying transaction fees, all the things. So there's always some operational costs. So if you don't have any of that stuff set up, maybe create a course or ebook or something, a video course, and then obviously you can sell those and promote it, and then you have some passive income that way. Okay. So don't overthink it. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't overthink it. Thank you for that head heart, friend. Appreciate you. Hey Martina, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. K Essentials, hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here, friends. I appreciate everybody jumping in. Murphy's Law, thank you so much for the hand wave. Appreciate you as well. Others come in the room, thank you so much for supporting. The likes, the comments, shares. If you haven't shared out the live, share it out. So TikTok with Service Plus, TikTok does have this pin card feature where you can pin it on the screen. You can pin it for 30 seconds and then you can repin it every 3 minutes. So, I do offer the agency. So message me if you're interested in the agency. I do one-on-one coaching as well as a one-on-one consultation that you can get if you just need some guidance that you need me to walk you through or demo some stuff for you and based on your needs. So you can click that and message me if you want to get to my website page. Operational costs. Okay, hold on one second. Operational costs can be a tax write-off if you are running under an LLC or business. Yes, it can. It can. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, all of it is, yeah, for your business. So hopefully you have your business set up that way. But yeah. Any other questions? Let me know. Was there anything I missed talking about? Let me know if I need to circle back to something. So yeah, that's Service Plus. I would say do it if you are looking for another way to make income on the app. And if you need to get that link out the bio, all right? That link in the bio is a problem. Hey, hello, friend. How you doing? Thank you so much for flying into the room. So keep that in mind. It is a problem if you are trying to go live because TikTok says you're pushing people off the platform. So you don't want to continue to do that, you all. Beatable, are you still in the room? You had a question I was supposed to answer, didn't you? Beatable, let me know if you're still in the room. I think you wanted to know how to do a couple features. I'm trying to remember the features I was supposed to show you. Let me know what you needed to know. I'm new to going live, and I do have a link in my bio. Shaylin, like I said, it's problematic if you're going live. TikTok will say you're pushing people off the platform. When they see that link speaks to what your intent is. And TikTok's like, no, you can't push people off the platform. They did, I said this earlier, at some point, and I don't know when it happened, they took away the YT and the IG links that took those away in the middle of the night. I don't know when it happened. But at one point it was there and now it's not there. I can't even track when I stopped noticing it because I think it happened in the fall, but they were quiet about it. No one knew. So I would be surprised if the link in the bio has the same thing. It goes away and nobody knows when and what happened. Where can I put the link for people to get to? That's what I said. You're not putting a link. So my link is on my other account. So for example, my agency page, I'll say hello in the chat. So it is over there. What sunset setting is your lamp on? It is on fade. Fade. Yep. Let's see. You see where it has let's see. My hands are flipped right here. Fade. That's all it is fade. Let's say I am back in the room. I just want to say hello in the chat real quick. Did I say it? So my friend who asked the question about where can she put her link, I have a second account. It's the agency page. Now I'm going to say this out loud to you all. I'm actually going to change this. You guys can follow this account if you want to. That's totally fine. If you're interested in agency, also let me know. You can send me a message here on Service Plus. But I'm also going to change the fact that the link is in this bio because I'm going to start going live on this account and I don't want any issues. But also with agencies, we have the ability to add a link into our live stream, which means I probably need to change the link for the agency on the website, on the profile page. And so I'm going to have to work through that process. I'm sure I have to remove my stand store from it. And then what I'm going to do is put it on my shop page. I have a shop page, so that's probably where it's going to live. And so just know I'm not putting it on this bio though. You don't see it. It's not there. All right. Thank you all, friend. Thank you all personally left from your store. Did you? Okay. So so yeah, the fade is the one I'm doing. It's just fading through the colors. The other one is similar. The strobe, smooth is similar. So I think what happens with smooth is that it just does the reverse color order maybe. It's doing something different. So the colors do a little slight movement. It's a little slight difference in the way it moves. And so let me know if there's any last minute questions. Your girl is about to get off shortly. It's almost 5:30. So let me know if there's any questions, friends. You said, how do you get people to come to my live? I have 1,200 followers. It's going to take time. Thank you. Oh, look at you, Dottie. You got your heart, Rose. Congratulations, first time gifter. It's going to take a little time. You're going to be building that community. You got to kind of work on your messaging. I tell people all the time, you got to know who you're talking to. All right. Thank you so much, friend. So my live is for beginners. Now, there may be some people who aren't beginners in the room. There's some people in the room who need a refresher. There's some people in the agency that have been coming to me for so long and coming to my live streams, and that maybe they're advanced because they kind of know this and they've navigated it well. So I know my audience. I know my people who are nervous, afraid, shy, scared. I know my people in the room who are perfectionists. So they have to have all the I's dotted and the T's crossed because before they go live, everything has to be perfect. I know my people who are also very technical driven. So you're like, you know what? As a learner, as a person who needs to understand this system, I need to know things before I either engage in the process or not. So there's a lot of people who will come. Yep, I'm perfectionist in the technical. Yeah. And so I get it. And so what I would say is you probably need to get your target audience. That's going to be important to know who you're talking to. And ultimately you'll tailor your live stream so that you are answering those questions for them, or you are giving them a solution to their problems. Because I told you, you need to know the demographic, the psychographic, and the pain points. That's what you're doing so that you can really engage and know your audience. Thanks for the insight and help. I am almost a month in and doing pretty well. That's awesome. I'm proud of you, friend. Yes, Alicia, thanks for the tip. Do you wait for people to join your live before you start talking and engaging? Nope. I'm talking when I am talking when the app starts and it goes three. I'm talking my live. So imagine on the screen it's saying three, two, one. I don't know why my fingers wouldn't move. 3, 2, 1. So imagine that's happening on the screen. As soon as I hit go live, I say TikTok live, TikTok live. We're talking about live streaming tips. I'm giving beginner tips to go live. I'm helping you go live. Congratulations, Tracy, on that first time gifter. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. And so I am talking. If you ever caught me, I think a few of you have caught me in the very beginning. Those first couple minutes is just me repeating the same words. And I teased earlier today because I think Kim Gallo, I don't know if you're still in the room, she asked a question about the agency, and I answered that in my early spiel. And the AI responded back like, "Oh, create a network agency." So it caught me as I was responding to that, and so that's what it ended up. AI generated response or summary response had the create a network statement in it. Thank you so much. People come in and out. Yeah, people will come in and out constantly. Let me just be clear. In my live, we've had 1,100, 1.1K people filter through this live stream, y'all. Now, we know not all those folks have stopped. We know all of them ain't stopped. They came fly through here and flew right on out. Or maybe they saw me on the street, on the highway, and it was like, I'm not gonna tap to watch. So yeah, so you get all types of people coming through your lives. So don't fret, don't overthink it. You'll get them, they'll come and go, and you'll just continue to say what you have to say. But you are talking in the beginning, you're saying the keywords that matter to your live stream. I'll repeat this, I do like the fact that they have that AI summary because it helps to anchor your room and what you're saying. And if you're saying something that the AI didn't pick up, then you got to question, what have you been saying and doing? And so that's helpful. It also gives you prompts to engage with people who've been in your live and returning and stuff. So just know that that's a good feature. I'm waiting to sell my ebook. How would I get buyers to my link to buy? Thank you so much, Spiritual Soul. You would need to use Service Plus first of all, and just say you have an ebook, and maybe you ask them to share their email in the inbox to get it, or if they're interested in more details about it, you can direct them to, again, your inbox. And your inbox can what I've seen, and I'm not sure if it's approvable, but I've seen at least one person who used their Stan store. They had Stan and made that part of the email response for some of their questions. So that may be a way to do it too. All right. Thank you all. Let's see, I got a catchable comment. What is Join the Fan Club? That's the daily heart me. So every live host has, so according to TikTok and their way of thinking about this is that I'm a live host. I'm the celebrity. I'm the influencer. I'm the person you guys came to see. And you guys are fans of my content, fans of my live stream. And so as fans, TikTok gives you a list of things for you to do so you can continue to fan out. Okay. So you can like my live, you can share populars, you can get points for your comments, you can get points for setting a live notification. There's all these features you can do, and obviously the gifting that you can give as a fan club member. So all that's factored in. So TikTok says, okay, you're a fan. You want to make sure you stay engaging and learning and growing. Because I told you earlier, TikTok wants you to act. They want you to continue to grow. So that's part of it. I need all the tips. Talk before the countdown ends. Yes, you are talking as the countdown starts. Yeah. Yeah. Delty, what I've learned is you're never alone because AI is watching. True. True, I love that by now. Okay. We'll be back. You're welcome, friend. I go live daily at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. Daily live streams. Okay, and then it says a few more questions. Let's see. There's so much information to take in and learn. Yeah, but I tell people don't be intimidated by this stuff. You learn by doing. So what I would tell you to do is do it. All right, that's how you learn. My friend Diana, stroke survivor, she goes live. Diana, how many days a week do you go live? Are you 5 days a week? And she has like a nice engaging live. I want to say her duration is like 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours. But let me know if I got that wrong. 90 minutes, maybe I oversold that one. Let me know, friend. Service Plus got it. Yep. It's helpful. Glad I stopped by. You are welcome. I knew it. You say you are a celebrity. I am not a celebrity. I wish, friend. No, I don't. I don't think. 3 hours. Oh, I do. Okay, wow. You said 653 too. It just depends, huh? It depends on how you feel, huh, Diana? I do all of it. I love it. Is it a one-time coin? A one-time coin for the live? No. Daily Heartbeat is daily. You're giving that daily. Can you look at my bio and tell me, is there anything I need to change, please? He said, I'm her, just a mom trying to get to the bag, I'm assuming. Genuine plus real mom. I help beginners make money online, no experience needed. And then it gets cut off. It gets cut off. I would need to process that. Here's what I would tell you to do. Because I do you go live yet? Let me ask that. Because you don't have your live time and time zone, time topic and time zone. You don't have that in your bio. I think the bio needs to be definitely streamlined in a way that people know exactly what type of support you're giving. Are you doing a course that you're offering? Is there digital marketing? What are you doing in terms of getting the bag? And so I would just be a little bit more, not necessarily detailed, but just use different keywords. Maybe, I'm helping people, get the bag in this digital marketing space or this digital space, or, what I'm saying? Something a little bit more descriptive and speaking to who your audience is. Are you working with fellow moms? Are you a mom? And then you in turn will be working with other moms. And that's your target audience. Those are people you're trying to reach. Moms who are, having some financial struggles. So that's their pain point. Or maybe they're trying to figure out, financial struggles, and they're trying to figure out the right solution in a space where there's so many options. So how do you make this easy for them? So just kind of think about your email, your bio in a way that who are you talking to and what are you offering? And then time and time zone for your live stream. Last thing I will say to that is you could run that through ChatGPT, take your current bio, run it through and see what it says for 160 character bio. But again, you might want to put some safeguards or guardrails surrounding that you're trying to get XYZ from this. You want people to engage in your live stream. You want people to engage in your content. You might want to get sales, so you're gonna have to kind of let it know what type of bio, a strong bio that will help you get new follows or new sales or something like that. So yeah, host shares advice on beginner live streams from start to selling ebooks. From start to selling ebooks. That's what the AI put in there, y'all. So anyway, long story short, just make sure the AI has you right. They could have stopped at the beginning of the advice for beginner live streams, but anyway, they added this stuff because we talked about Service Plus. Let me know if there's other questions. It is 5:35. I am going live. I've gone live for an hour and 20 minutes. I probably will, I was going to say for another 10 minutes, depending on what you guys have and questions, so I can get to 90 officially. And yeah, and then I'll have to go to my meeting. But who's going live tonight? Put that in the chat. Who is going live? What time and time zone are you going live? Hey, Jerry, what time and time zone are you going live? What's your topic too? Put your topic as well. Thank you so much for clicking the Service Plus. If you guys want, I'm going to pin it too. If If you guys want to connect with me, you can also click my Service Plus here. When it comes to the agency, I didn't finish my conversation there, but I am a creator network agency. I do go live twice a day to help creators in the agency, so you can always ask questions. If you are, if you I also do one-on-ones. I also have the school platform where you can collaborate with other creators and get other resources, information. Um, and then, like I said, I go live twice a week. Twice a day, twice a day as well. So all that is there. And then we have a group chat on TikTok. You said battling. You battling? You battling tonight, Black Lotus? Awesome. I really love the photos that you shared of your vacation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna share some more. I got it. I said I'm committed to doing today, um, Monday and Tuesday. So I'm gonna do the rest of the month of the 31st, and that'll be my vacation, all wrapped up in a nice little bow. So I'm doing today. I got I got the post like 80% done. I just have to do some more captions and stuff. I do my captions, and then then I just have the next couple of days. I should talk about that, y'all, because I did auto cut a couple things. Let me share this about that. Blessings out with family and Sunday. For Sunday. Thank you so much, Jerry. Hello from the FYP. Hey, Sandra, is that it? Thank you so much, Sandra. Thanks for your help. Have a great remainder of your day. Thank you so much, Shishi. And so thank you all for coming in. So really quickly about, and so this is a quick teaser, just really quickly. I'm not going to go into great detail. What I did was use AutoCut for those videos. And with AutoCut, it lets you, it pulls the songs, it does templates for you, and it has already templates made. I just added the photos, and then and the music that they select, so I use it from that standpoint. Thank you all for coming in. I see the follows. I appreciate it, friends. The other thing I did was use Creator Search Insights, the AI outline. That's the part I still need to do for the video that I kind of already pulled together, because I'm gonna use that for my description section. But the AI outline is comes up with the verbiage. So y'all look at my description on those vacation videos. Those are not all my words. Some of them is, so don't get me wrong. Some of it I know I write y'all a little bit, but anyway, some of it ain't all of it. but many of it came from the AI outline, and it gives you the words to say for your videos and to put in your captions and then put on your screen in hashtags. It gives you that. So the AI outline for Creator Search Insight, it is really good. And then when I add the locations and I mention the different spots we went to, it shares the video at the end of the video. When I post it, says, do you want to rate this? So when I pick a location that has it's a physical location, if I put that as the location that I want to use, I'm actually reviewing. And what it will do is it'll pull from my caption, because my caption is a review of the experience. So it automatically populates that for me. And so I just add a few of the pictures, and I have a review I've done. So with those videos, I've done reviews for all of them. So outline comes up in the verbiage. Yes. Yep. AutoCut an app. No, it's in TikTok. It's in TikTok. Yeah. Fix my niche from my introduction. Lessons to the real on your journeys. Thank you so much, Jerry. Look at you, been doing your homework, friend. So yeah, so use the features that's in here, you all. I was impressed with it. That now, because I don't use it all the time, AutoCut in particular, I don't use it really at all. It was kind of new for me, and it seemed appropriate for the videos that I was creating, because they're all photos and video clips and stuff. So those posts seem fine for AutoCut. What I typically do is videos like this, where if you look at my content, I'm either taking a clip from the live stream, or I did a video where I'm talking on the screen and giving information. So my videos they tend to be talking head videos. I'm not walking in my backyard. I'm not doing all the different things. I'm not doing different angles and B-roll and stuff. I don't have a lot of video content like that. I've done some in the past, but mostly I'm talking like this. So to know to use those other features, I was really impressed, because that was a first time for me. It really was. So I would say definitely use the features. Thank you, everyone. I wish you Oh, blessed on your live. Yes, Miriam, thank you so much for being here. So, really quickly, I'll show you guys just so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Um, if you are, let me go to my shop page. I'll do it from there. So, for these videos, I'm using the create feature for most of it. So I'm just clicking the plus sign here. I'm clicking this create. I'm clicking this instead. Normally for my videos, I'm just clicking the post. And I'm just going right here, pressing a button, and I'm talking on the screen. That's what I normally do. But here I'm doing create. And under create, I'm clicking auto cut for most of them. I did pick for some of those templates. A few of those times I picked templates. I'll just, because I'm just going to go through. I'm not going to. So it'll pull from your camera roll. I don't have videos on, this is my backup phone. So there's some stuff that's in there. But anyway, you'll pull from your camera roll and it'll, let me see if I can do it differently. Let's see. Let me see. Hold on one second, you all. Full access. Okay. Okay. So now I have to start over. It wants me to start over. Okay. So we're on the create. We're doing the create. And we're going to do auto cut. And now it's pulling from my vacation videos. So my vacation videos, I have to scroll through, but there's some videos in here. So I'll just do a couple little videos. These are like skyline videos. I'm not going to do too much any stuff. So this is just some stuff that is just skyline stuff. And so I'm just going to do this. And then what will happen is thinking, I just click some videos, some image and videos. And so it's thinking. We'll see how long it takes to load. If it takes too long, I might have to abort the mission. Okay, now it's processing. You just saw me something new. I never noticed the create button. Yeah, it's there. I think it should be there for most people. Yeah. So now it's here. And so these are different. Let me turn this up. So they have different songs that are already here, but you can change the song. So it's just different. So if I pick something here, and then I'm going to say next, I'll turn it down. And then I can go in, let me go back. I was about to post it, clicking. And so you can go here. So it's flashing through the photos. And then you can go here and change the music. If you want to change that music out, I can easily change the music to something else. So just know you can manipulate it the way you want to. And then you can change the music, and you could also change the order of the videos. Because if you click, well, for the template, you can't. You have to go to the template, the original template. But if you pick one of the other templates, you can change the order. Is there a certain amount of photos you have to pick from? No. If you guys look at some of my videos on my vacation, I think the most recent one, I might have picked 28 photos and video clips. It was something really high. I think the first couple I picked, I stayed within 20, 22. I think the last one, I used 28 to 30, something like that. So yeah, it was pretty extensive. I post 2 times a day and never notice a create button. Oh wow. Yeah, so that was, I don't use that feature normally. So that was something new for me. I normally do not use that feature. So and the AI outline is there too. So pay attention to that as well, you all. So let's see if I go back to create. Thank you very much, Frank. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. Thank you so for supporting that live goal. Creator Search Insights has the outline feature. So it's not under create. So I'm going to go somewhere else to show you that. So it's not under create. If you go to your home button here, you click Creator Search Insights, and that's here. At the very beginning, it has the auto outline. And then you can go in and type in, and what I've been doing is video clips. And I'll just say where I was at. So the last video I did, I was in visiting Robben Island. in South Africa. And I said where, and I just said Mandela was imprisoned, just so that it knew what I wanted to talk about because I was showing. And then I just hit generate. You see that? So it's there, and I hit generate, and then it started thinking, and then it just came up with the title, came up with hashtags, came up with the hook, the script. If I wanted to make it a script, and I really was just using music with the photos. I didn't do voiceover or talk over. But if I wanted to, I had a script that I had, and then you can change it. If it's some stuff you don't like, you want to change it, you can generate a new idea. So you just taught me something new. Haven't went live yet because I'm trying to get ideas whether to for freestyle or have a topic. You always want to have a topic. You want to have something. You're talking to somebody, so you want to make sure you're addressing your audience. Can you record a song you make? Can you record a song you make? I don't know how to. I don't know. I don't want to answer that fully. I think there's a feature where you can add music. You can make yourself an artist. You can post songs and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that's a feature. I just don't know how to do it. You said I post 2 times a day and never received a create button. Oh really? You never noticed the create button. Okay, gotcha. I'm definitely gonna have to try it. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. I had to go follow you from my other page and send you a thank you for the create button. Oh, you're so welcome, friend. Thank you so much for that. She really liked her vacation. Yeah, I love my vacation. That was fun. We had a great time. We really did. Oh wait, I was just there in October. Were you really? Yeah. It was great. It was we did a lot. We were busy and tired and exhausted. We were sleeping in between like Uber rides and other rides and car rides and stuff. So it was yeah. Time difference was a lot, but it was great. Great experience. A song we can add. I think so, Star. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, friend, in terms of your own music. I'm not sure how that works. So create a search insights and then click on what? AI outline. That was the AI outline tool. I'm going to do a video about this because I just got accepted into the Creator Search Insights Ambassador Program. So I've done one video about the AI canvas. I'm going to do the outline too. The outline, it's been good. Yeah, we went to Cape Town and then flew to Johannesburg for our safari. We did the opposite. We did Johannesburg first and did the safari and did all the stuff in Johannesburg. And then we went to Cape Town and then we went back to Johannesburg to fly out. So that's how we did it. So yeah, we so yeah, it was long. It was 10 days in total. And it was pretty exhausting. Yeah, Cape Town is beautiful. It is. It really is. So we had a good time. I would definitely go back. I would definitely go back and start over and just do maybe some new things we hadn't done before, but and repeat some things. I had my hair washed and silk pressed for $18. Ooh, nice. Nice. Wow. And Johanna, I was shocked. I know, friend, that was good. Well, my husband was always in awe of the food because, we were dining for two, and then we would go to restaurants. And he said, "Do you realize we just paid like $25 for all the drinks and food and appetizers and dinners and all the stuff that we just got?" And so it was like, for him, it was just shocking. The food was cheap, yes. Yeah, so he was definitely impressed with the food. We went to a couple places where it was probably on par to the U.S. I was like, okay, they realized the different scales, so they upped it up a little bit. But for the most part, it was a lot. It was a lot of cheaper. It was much cheaper. All right, my dear friends, I appreciate you all. You say great bonus, I know. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for supporting the live stream. Make sure you get your points. Claim your points from the Daily Heart Me. Click up there and claim those points so you can level up in the room. And then I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. if you have questions, let me know. I'm happy to show different things. The content side, like I said, I know some of the different edits and features and stuff, but obviously the live is what I really am most familiar with. So I have, so yeah, definitely ask me questions. Have a great evening. Thank you so much. If you are in the agency, We will be meeting at 6:30. So I did send out emails. So hopefully everybody got their email to join the Zoom. But we'll be meeting at 6:30, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 10. Thank you for the watching, the shares, the likes, the comments, and all the gifting. I appreciate all the support, and remember, practice makes progress. We are not trying to be perfect. My perfectionist in the room. We are not trying to be perfect, so don't say practice makes perfect. We are doing this, and we're going to keep doing it. We're going to do it scared, okay? All right, my dear friends, I will check you out later. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate all the support. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.